Welcome to episode 2 of the first ever cooking show for kids. You heard that right. The first ever cooking show for kids who love to cook, BlueBand Baby Chef. I am Vanessa Jan. Of course, I am joined by Chef Peter. Before I get into a discussion with Chef Peter, I have to thank our loyal sponsors. They have made season 2 possible. BlueBand, give your kids the vitamins they need. Reed Furniture for providing us with our kitchen this entire season. You can actually find their showroom in Dansoman, so you definitely want to check them out. Stars Biscuit, yum, yum, yum. My son is obsessed with Stars Biscuit. Of course, PG Catering Services for providing us food while we are filming. We have Mikwat's Fresh Juice, Adepa Multi-Purpose Tissue, Big Sam's for your fresh vegetables. They've actually provided us with all our vegetables this season. Fresh, 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 and they deliver straight to your house, which is very, very convenient. Fuse Impressions, and of course, Dashin' Bellas. Now, last week's episode was fun. The kids were broken up into 2 groups, 2 teams. There were vanilla and there was spice. And of course, they spiced up the kitchen using BlueBand margarine.
Hi, I'm Lynette, a baby chef contestant. Last week, I was the team leader for Team Vanilla. Our outcome was great, but some people didn't listen to what I said. But as I said, our outcome was great. Today, I'm looking forward to see what the day brings.
Hi, my name is Enam Kerunkulu. I was the team leader for Team Spice last week. Last week, we prepared chicken sandwich, which unfortunately we didn't win, but I was so happy that the chefs loved our dish. This week, I'm expecting that they'll give us something easy and at the same time spicy, so that we can all show the chefs our cooking skills.
Now, the food was yummy, but I'm not a professional. Chef Peter is the professional. So of course, I have to ask him, what did you think of the culinary skills that our baby chefs showed off last week?
Well, trust me, with the addition of BlueBand, the taste was all yummy.
Yummy, yummy.
I tell you, it was yummy.
All right, so our kids are actually gonna join us in the kitchen, but before they do, we are taking a quick break. Don't touch that dial. You are tuned into BlueBand Baby Chef.
The tastiest BlueBand with vitamins A, D, E, B6 and B12. So important for kids' growth and development. Spread every slice and give your kids the vitamins they need.
Welcome back to BlueBand Baby Chef. I'm still joined by Chef Peter, and now my baby chefs have joined us in the kitchen, and I have to know how their week went. How was school? Who's gonna tell me how school was this week? Okay.
School was fun, at the same time stressful.
Stressful, but today at least you get to release your stress. You get to do what you love, you get to cook, and we get to eat, right?
Yes.
So are you guys ready for today?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, because Chef Peter is actually going to show you how to prepare a continental dish. Now, only 5 of you will be preparing this dish. And I know you want to know who's preparing, who, is it me, is it me? I'm leaving it into Chef Peter's hands because, of course, he's going to show you the nitty-gritty.
Are you ready?
Yes, chef.
Okay, so let's gather around my table. Let's get started. Okay, so for today's episode, I'm going to teach you how to prepare fried calamari in spaghetti sauce. So here we have our squid. I hope you can all see. This is squid. So we're going to cut a portion, and then I take you through how to prepare it, and then you are going to prepare exactly the same for me to see and taste. Okay? Okay. So we first cut them into shapes. You can decide to cut them into shapes of your own choice, whether diamond shapes or you shred them. However you want it to go, you can do it your own way. So we now season it. I have my ginger, garlic and pakposhito. A little stock cube, then a little cayenne pepper. It's a seafood, so you need to spice it up a little. Okay, so we now have our seasoned squid. We put it aside for the season to go in a little while. We have our already cooked spaghetti. Okay, we put a little BlueBand margarine. Do you know why I'm adding the BlueBand to the cooked spaghetti? Yes, so it doesn't get stuck together. So we do that so it doesn't. So when you cook your spaghetti, make sure that it's, after refreshing it, make sure there's a little heat to melt the BlueBand when you add it. Okay, so we leave it also too. Now we coat our squid for frying. Okay, so we have our egg. Okay, so we beat our egg. Okay, so we take our squid. It goes through the egg into the flour. As it's going to the flour, you take it, put it down. You see how both hands are working? Yes. You need to be very fast with everything, because this is more like a fast food. So you've given your customer 15 minutes. So within 15 minutes, it should be plated and then delivered to the waiters to take to your clients. Okay. So we'll go and then fry it, and then we prepare our sauce. Okay. Now we have our squid ready, so we get our vegetables also cut, then we prepare the sauce for the calamari. Okay, so we clean our vegetables. The vegetables here are already washed, as you know, so we peel them up and then wash them again before we use. Okay, so we take the portions that we need. We're not using everything, so the quantity we need, we just take that and then we use. Okay, so I'm cutting them the way I cut the squid, so we have the same sequence of shapes. Okay, we have our onion. Okay, so now we have our vegetables. We now go and then finish our sauce. Okay. So now to prepare our sauce, we have our pan on fire. Put in a little oil, toss in a little onion to fry it. Yeah. Just to get some flavor. Okay. we add our oyster sauce. Add a little water. This is corn flour mixed in water, so we add a little. Now we toss in our squid. Okay. After a minute, you throw in your vegetables. All right, so our sauce is ready. Let's go and plate. So we have our spaghetti ready, our sauce ready. So we are going to do our plating. Plating is one of the most important aspects in the cooking industry. It is what attracts the eater. As soon as he sees it, it should be able to attract him to want to eat the food even before tasting it, okay? So we're going to present it in a beautiful way.
Welcome back to BlueBand Baby Chef. The kitchen smells so good. Chef Peter just whipped up one of my favorites, spaghetti in calamari sauce. I know you're gonna say, everything is her favorite. Yes, everything is my favorite. All right, so Chef Peter, the kids actually are going to now cook their own version. They're not gonna copy and paste. They're gonna cook their own version. They watched Chef Peter very, very closely. I was watching them from the back. And Chef Peter is also going to let us know which 5 contestants are actually going to be making this continental dish today.
Okay, yeah, so I'm going to allow one of the teams to demonstrate what I've prepared, but I want to see the calamari in the spaghetti sauce. So I don't want to see what I have done here. I have done something simple, but I want you to do a nice and beautiful presentation for me. Okay, so the team that actually performed less in the first episodes is going to be the team preparing this dish for us today. So Team Spice, you are going to prepare spaghetti in calamari sauce for us to see today. Okay?
Yes, Chef.
All right. Let me hear you again.
Yes, Chef.
Okay, let's get cooking. Okay, so Team Spice, you all have your units now. You are going to demonstrate exactly what I prepared, and I want to see accuracy. I want to see whether you know what to cook first. For this task, you have 20 minutes. Are you ready?
Yes, Chef.
All right, so your time starts now. Let's get cooking. Okay, so you have 10 minutes more to go. I want to see speed. Start tidying up. You should be plating by now. You have 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes. You start plating and tidying up. 5 minutes to go. Okay, stop cooking.
Okay, Chef Peter, the kids are definitely fired up in the kitchen. We can't let you taste and judge alone. Okay. So today, our guest judge is Kofi Ejekum. And he is a private chef, and he is also part of the Ghana Chef Association. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Okay, so you've been behind the scenes watching the kids. What are your thoughts on what you've seen so far?
Well, I've seen their active and creative, so I'm here to check their presentation, how good the food looks on the plate, and also the taste.
And the taste. Yeah. All right, guys, so you both are heading to the Baby Chef judging table, yeah. And you guys are gonna let us know, what are you gonna let us know?
Who got the best presentation?
The best.
The best tastes.
The tastiest blue band with vitamins A, D, E, B6 and B12. So important for kids' growth and development. Spread every slice and give your kids the vitamins they need.
Welcome back to BlueBand Baby Chef. I am Vanessa Jan. It is now time for our contestants to head to the judges' table. You've seen this entire episode, them showing off their skills, but now we need to see how it tastes. We have to see their presentation. So I'm gonna call first up to head over, Ceci.
Ceci.
Yes.
So what did you prepare?
I prepared spaghetti with squid.
Okay. Okay, so we'll taste it and see. Ceci, your squid is not cooked and your plate is unkept. Your portion size is okay. I like your portion size, but the food itself looks dry. I didn't see the sauce on it. Unfortunately, I can't even taste it because the squid doesn't look cooked. I'm sorry. But next time you have to really take time to make sure that you cook the food the way it's supposed to cook, okay?
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much.
Next up is Enam.
So, and what do we have here?
I made you spaghetti with sauce.
Okay, all right. So taste it and then see what you have. Okay. I like your presentation. I like the fact that you put the cayenne pepper on the to garnish it.
Thank you.
Okay, I like the taste of your squid. Okay, I can also feel the blue band in your spaghetti. Very nice, thank you. Well done.
Okay, so heading to the judges table now is Abena.
Abena, what do we have?
Spaghetti with squid.
Okay. I like your presentation, your plating. So we'll taste it and see how the taste also looks like. Okay. The squid tastes good, but your sauce is a bit dry. Otherwise, I'm going to eat it very, very dry, you see. So next time, make sure that you have some sauce around it, okay? Okay, your spaghetti also tastes okay, except for your sauce, okay? And then the garnish, I told you that it has to be cooked. You see the way I did it, I tossed mine a little on fire before you, so next time make sure that you don't put it raw on the food, okay? All right, thank you very much.
Well, I can also say I like your presentation, and as Chef said, your sauce is a bit dry. Yeah. And your spag, it's not that tasty, but it's okay.
Next up is Michelle.
Michelle, what do we have?
I made fried calamari with noodles, but I call it calamari perfection.
Thank you. Okay, so it looks very nice and it looks sumptuous too. So we'll taste it and see whether the taste also looks the way it's looked. Okay. Okay. I like the unique way you also did your vegetables.
Thank you.
Okay, the sauce tastes okay. Okay, well done. But next time, watch your portion size, okay?
Okay.
Because you can't eat all this. Then you eat half goes into the bin. We are trying to manage food at home. Okay, so mommy and daddy doesn't spend much money buying ingredients, okay? So but next time, make your portion size portionable so that we can all, you eat it and it's finished on the plate, okay? Thank you very much.
And last but not least is Aram.
Yeah. So what do we have?
Fried calamari with spaghetti.
Okay, all right. It tastes different, calamari. Yeah, it's okay. So this one you put the comments.
Anyone? The presentation isn't the best, but it's okay. At least try something. Try to bring up something up. And also your spark, the taste of it. Did you add butter to it? Margarine butter. It was too much. I could taste more of the butter than tasting the spark itself. But aside that, everything is okay.
Okay, well done. So hope to see you again soon. Okay, so we have a tie here. I'm sure.
Okay, so after some intense deliberations, Chef Peter and Chef Kofi have come back and they've told me who our winners are for today's task. So I'm gonna start with presentation, and the winner for best presentation is Enam. Yay! Now for general working environment, you know, this contestant kept their area clean, you know, they cleaned up after themselves. Aram. And last but not least, for taste, Abena. So, our 3 contestants will receive gifts from our loyal sponsors, from Stars, Biscuit, and of course, from BlueBand. So they're gonna go home with lots and lots of goodies. So congratulations to all of you, because you all did very well in the kitchen. We're very proud of you. Are you guys ready for what lies ahead? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. Positive? Because you're BlueBand Baby Chef. BlueBand Baby Chef.
Taking over the kitchen.
Yeah. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Actually, I know you enjoyed today's episode. Our baby chefs are definitely killing it in the kitchen, showing off their skills. I'm actually learning new things, and I know you are too from our baby chefs. Thank you to our sponsors who keep the kitchen running this entire season. BlueBand, give your kids the vitamins they need. Of course, Reed Furniture for providing us with all our kitchen set, the entire kitchen. They are located in Dansoman. Trust me, they will make sure your house looks the bomb. Of course, to our lovely and wonderful and only biscuit sponsor, Stars Biscuit. PG Caterings for making sure we are filled. Even after the kids eat, they still fill us more. Who doesn't love food? Mick-Watts Fresh Juice, Adepa Multi-Purpose Tissue, Big Sam's for our fresh vegetables, Fuse Impressions, Dashin Bellas for making me look like a Bella. Of course, Charlotte Privé for my look. Next week, same time, 4:30 p.m., same place. I am Vanessa Jan. This is BlueBand's Baby Chef, and we are definitely taking over the kitchen.